Okay, welcome everybody to Coffee and Art in the Morning, post Christmas. So we got a lot of stuff to do today. I am going to start the show. I'm going to start a segment, a recording, showing my planner haul, gift haul. I got all this stuff with, well, not all of it. It's gifts and stuff I bought. From Michael's, Hobby Lobby, a couple of things from Staples, a couple things from one of my daughters, and then, and yeah. So anyway, it's just kind of, this is the planner segment. I also got a bunch of books, Amazon, Barnes and Noble. Hey, Jen, Reading with Pugs. We'll do that next week. So next week I'll do a book haul, gift haul. Today I'm going to do a planner gift haul. So I'm going to show you everything I got here, and then I think we're going to make some art cards today. We're going to make some collage art cards. That'll be in the next segment. So let's just get started. So I already had this. This is my Jane Davenport Travelers, and I've been using this. What I did with it, though, is I swapped out some of my older, this is the ones I took out. These are the ones that I took out of here and replaced them with some of the new Travelers at Michael's. And so I'll show you these and some of the other ones. I think they have about 20 or 25 different kinds, and they're all. Where's my little packaging I had? I kept one of the packages to show y'all. Hang on. Where'd I put it? I just had it out. It's got to be sitting here somewhere. Oh, here it is. They're all put under Bible journaling, but they're not all Bible journaling. I showed the picture at Michael's. They have a whole new section at Michael's. Let me find my pictures here. Where's the one with says the name on it? Here it is. It's called The Right Place. It's a whole new section. It was just being put out when I was there yesterday. They're supposed to have their official launch of this tomorrow, so they weren't even finished putting everything out. But they have all kinds of markers, pens, gelatos, all kinds of stuff. There's the row right there, and you can see they're still putting out all the journals and everything was 50% off. And then here's the section right here. This is the section with all those travelers, and they all say Bible journaling, but they're not all necessarily Bible. They do have, some of them like scripture reading, prayer, and all that, but they also have different ones, dreams, travel, or adventure, and I'll show you some of the ones that I got. So I think there's probably about, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, there's probably about 24, 25 different kinds of them, and they're all your standard traveler's notebook size. And then they have all kinds of stencils, stamp sets, and all kinds of things as well. But this is the packaging that they come in. And then all the different inserts, I wrote on this one's from the Dreams. Because it's not on here, I don't see it. Anyway, this is from the Dreams packaging, and so it has different and I'll show you that one. I think it's here somewhere. Okay. So anyway, this is the one that I use. This is the Jane Davenport one. I did get this at Michael's a while back when it was on sale, when all the Jane Davenport stuff was on sale. I think I have 18 of them, Prisma, or 19. I didn't get all of them. But anyway, so this is the cover that I use for my travelers. Here's where you can see how I put them in. I have the Jane Davenport came with, I think it's 2 bands, but I add all my own stretchy string to hook them together with the stretchy string, and then I also double up some. So you can see I put one insert inside of another insert. See how, here's a good one. So you can see I put one insert inside of another insert. So there's a lot in here. I did take some out. These are the ones that I took out. This little band here came on one of the stencil sets, but I'm holding these together. So these are the ones that I took out and replaced them with some of the new ones. So that's how much I took out. And then I replaced them with some of the new ones and added some more, I think. So, yeah, Terry. And of course, I have all my these are all my handmade flags. And then I did get a set of these little llama paper clips. And they're over there somewhere. I did buy a set of these llama paper clips. They're so cute. So I just have one in here. And then I also bought these, well, with gift cards and Christmas money. I bought a set of these at Hobby Lobby, and they're just good for like one or two things in a trap. I mean, you can't really use these on everything because when you go to write, these are in the way. So I have one at the beginning, I have one at the front, and I have one at the back. So these were at Hobby Lobby. I think they're like $2.99 or something like that. Where do you get the stretchy string, Jerry? At Hobby Lobby. It looks like, here. It looks like this. It's in the jewelry department. And I got the sparkly kind. There's a set that's also all neutrals. And it's all this sparkly string. And it's all the stretchy string. And and you get it in the jewelry department at Hobby Lobby. But I'm sure you can get it on Amazon and other places too. Joann's, I don't think I've ever looked for it at Michael's. I don't know if Michael's carries it. Probably do. But I always get it at Hobby Lobby because I know right where it is. Okay. So, here we go. I put them in here. Here's my little llama. There's all kinds of little llama ones. Yeah, I picked the cutest llama one out, but there's all different little, and I got these at Hobby Lobby too. So they're little paper clips with a llama theme. That one has a heart, that one has love, and there's a couple of different ones with llamas. So, yeah, you can get the same at Joann's. Okay, thanks, Eileen. Because y'all know I'm making all these little cloth fabric. I call them rag flags. Just pieces of fabric and put on the paper clips. So, and I got to make my mom a set too. She wants a set. So like this. So I use the larger ones. I was using the smaller regular size paper clips, but I found that especially with the cloth, there's not enough room in there. So I've been using the larger paper clips, and it's just strips of fabric. So yeah, and I showed those last week. Okay, so along with that, I got one of those pictures I showed you at the Michaels. There's one that has and everything was 50% off, and it probably will be all week. A traveler's, like a folder. It's just like the folder. It's not the insert part. It's just a folder, and it comes with the stamp. So you're supposed to like put that folder in your planner or in your travelers with these stamps. So they're like the grids and the dots and the lines kind of, let's see. Oops. And it came in a folder to fit in your planner, and you're supposed to like keep these. Well, the idea is to keep this in your travelers. Well, I'm not keeping any stamps. I'm not keeping any stencils in my travelers. But this one came with the folder, and I think it was this little butterfly, this little rainbow came wrapped around it. And it had the stencil and a folder. And but I'm not keeping these in my book, And then this one came with this, the folder, the little square for the little stamp acrylic, and a small stamp pad. That all came in one thing as well. And it's all right there. It's all in that same section. Okay? But I like this for the grids. I love grid patterns. So, y'all know I'm not a planner girl. I don't plan I don't use my planner to write down everything I do every day because I'm here at my desk. I write everything down, but it's on Post-it notes. And once it gets done, I either stick the Post-it note in my y'all know the syllables planner, which we're doing, but it doesn't have to be a planner in the typical sense. It can be a scrapbook, a smash book, a planner. It can be any kind of book you want it to be, where you collect your memories, you collect your ideas. For me, it's more of an idea collector, like our Society of Idea Collectors. It's more towards that than planning. But I understand if you are, if you're working outside the home, you got kids, you got appointments, you got classes, you got things to take the kids to. You need a real planner. I understand that. So, this is not, my ideas are not based on that. But I totally get people have to have scheduled planners. But you can also get some of these that have schedules. So you can just use one of these. But anyway, so that came in one of the sets. So I wanted to show you that. Okay, so let me show you some of the ones I got. Now, this first one, I just put this headband around them. This one right here, this is this was not a one of the Michaels ones. This is one of the Hobby Lobby ones, and I don't even remember the brand, but if you go to the Hobby Lobby section. But a couple of these I did buy to show you guys. I don't know how much I'm going to use this one in particular, but I wanted to show you guys some of the ones. Planners, but doesn't plan with the planner. It's a planner of sorts. Yeah. Well, I guess I should say my planners are not the scheduling type of planners. I write ideas. I take these, I use for book notes, book ideas, art ideas, stream ideas, and I'll have a different insert for the different things I do, right? So I do in a sense plan things, and Miss Vicky B corrected me and said I am a planner. I guess my differentiation is I'm not a scheduler. I don't schedule things like that. I do have goals and things that I want to do, mostly revolving around showing you guys things and doing things with you guys. Other than my commissions, my portrait commissions, which I will write that stuff down. But it's not like I have a plan where I write down in the squares, I have to go take the kids to this event here, or I have to go see Booze. That kind of stuff is on my downstairs calendar, stuck on my refrigerator. So if I have a family birthday, if I have a family birthday party, if we go to Booze, one of her things, if we have a graduation, all that stuff is on my calendar that hangs on the side of my refrigerator. So that's my scheduling. Anything that's scheduled like that is on that. It's just on my regular old calendar on the refrigerator. None of this has that in it. I do have some birthdays. I keep up with birthdays for the fibs in a book. But anything else is on the refrigerator. So anyway, this one is one that I got from Hobby Lobby, and it's a planner. Like a scheduler, but it's blank. There's no dates. It just has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but it's not dated. The reason I bought this one was because it was thick. So I thought this one would be an awesome one for sketching in or drawing in. Now, the one that Eileen gave me, this one, little Dilutions one, it's called the Diary. Okay, my light keeps, let's see if I can lock this in. It's wanting to kind of, let's take the auto off. Let's see if I can keep it locked in. I'll put it back on if I start getting faded. This one that Eileen gave me, I'm going to use this one to practice, I think, the smaller brush lettering. This will be smaller lettering. Because we're going to do brush lettering in the new year. So I'm going to use that for that one. This one that I showed and I've shown these a couple of times over the last couple weeks. This one is the Jane Davenport spiral one, and it did not have dividers. I punched my own I punched a circle out of the monthly dividers and cut them in half and made my own monthly dividers because there was no dividers. And I want a monthly divider. This one I'll use for my videos and for when Hubster and I go out and do our excursions, our metal detecting and all that. This will be my schedule, if you will, but I won't probably even put it in ahead of time. It'll just be when it happens. My videos and our metal detecting, we're going to go do the Bigfoot Museum and go down to Sonoa, yeah, do some more Walking Dead tour things and all that. That'll all go in here. So this, and the reason I want to do it in this is because it's portable. Okay, it's portable. Do you suppose the girl on the journal has one blue eye, one brown eye? Here, yes, she does. She has one brown eye and one blue eye. And so that's what this will be, but this will be my portable one. What I use this one for, this is my, let's say I'm watching it, I have different topics, I have different subjects in here. I have books, I have, if I'm watching TV shows, and because I do a lot of history study, so I have different books for different things. This is like my everyday book, right? This is my everyday book. And it's just all this right here is one of those bookmarks, magnetic bookmarks, and I just thought it looked cool that it fit her right under the chin. So anyway, yeah, so this is my thing that I use all the time. If I have ideas, I have an idea, Society of Idea Collectors, my syllables, binder, syllable for 2018 plans or ideas. So this is more ideas and book notes than it is scheduling. Okay, so here's some of the ones that I got. Other than the ones that I have in here, here's some of the other ones I got. Like I said, this one was from Hobby Lobby, and it's a Webster's Pages. This was a Webster's Page, and I think it came with 2 things in it. But I got it because it was thicker, and I can use this for more Society of Idea collecting ideas. Then there's this one, and again, these are all the same American Crafts section at Michael's, and they all say Bible journaling on them, but they're not all Bible stuff. There are Bible ones, like there's sermons, there's prayer, there's I forget all the different topics, but they all come in this packaging in that section that I just showed you. But here's, like, this one's called Schedule. Now again, this is this would be more like if I have goals rather than a schedule. So don't just look at them like what they are for. Look at them for how they work for you. Does that big one go with you or stay home? This one here, Jan, this one, if I go to Denise's or something, I would take this one. When I go to the store, do I take this? No. And I just gotta say, guys, I don't go a lot of places. If Hubster and I go out and do metal detecting, or go like to the Georgia Mounds or the Walking Dead town or anything like that, I don't take this. If there's something that's really, I might take a little tiny moly in my purse. It just depends on where we're going. If I need one of these, like, let's just say I'm going to go do research at the graveyard down in Macon, I would probably take something like this. I would take a book this size to write in, right? Or a history section, something like that. But I don't walk around with this. I just got to say, I'm going to walk around with this. But I'm not going to walk around with this if I'm walking around. Metal detecting or something, you just don't carry that stuff. Hey, Scoops! So anyway, let me show you some of the inserts here. They all have the holes in them, which doesn't matter if you're putting them in a Traveler's in a band. The holes don't matter, but they're there for the kinds that have the kind of planners that do have the 6 holes. They have it there for the people that use those kind of planners. Okay. Hey, Button. And I'm sure I'm missing some people. So this one's called Schedule. And inside, see, they have neat things in each one. This one has always plan ahead. And then it's got the blank month, the blank weeks. So there's just, you put your own dates in them. So they're not just for that year. Again, this might be something good if I'm wanting to take notes on out in the field, if you will. And then it has a section back here for notes. So it's got your weeks, your months, and your notes in the back. And then they have the pretty covers, which they're just so cute, aren't they? They get us with the cute. So there's schedule. This one's gratitude. And it has a little scripture in it because they are, put on by the Bible. American Crafts puts them on for the Bible journalers. And so this one has things you're grateful for. So you just write, this is a gratitude journal. This one is a meditation journal. Okay, so again, got grace of God. And then it's got your things that you're thinking about. And it, they don't have to be, it doesn't necessarily have to be, I'm sure you think about ideas and things you're meditating on. Meditation just means pondering. We're not going to sit down and go, Om. Okay, this one's called Adventure. Again, something like this. Not all who wander are lost. This is a good one, like to take out if we were out in the field or whatever. And this is a dot grid. You probably can't see the dot grid, but it's a dot grid one. So that's really cool. This one's Dreams. And again, they're normally $4.99. But everything's 50% off in the planner section yesterday. And probably will be all week. Because usually their sales last a week. Through the whole week. So these are $2.50 each. So this one's Dreams. Don't quit your daydream. And you see how pretty they are? So again, for whatever purposes you use them, this one has like pastel paper. Here we go. Yeah, this is the one that I kept down. So you see this has all different pastel papers. Pink, yellow, tan, peach, blue. So there's all different kind of an ombre type colors in this one. This one just has crosses on it, and it's a schedule in the front, a monthly planner, and then the rest is just blank notes. Like just, they're like notebooks, right? So you use them for whatever. Here's one of the other ones that I was using before where I put the napkin journaling on it. You can use it for so many things. This one is Inspire. And it has Love Every Day. And it has lined paper. So some are kind of blank, And this one's called Sketch. Okay. Create something new every day. And it's got some little pattern thing on the side there. And the same thing in the back. And this is just blank paper. So this one's like a sketch. So, and you can put these together however you want. I've got mine full already. You see? And like I said, some I double up. And then I add my own stretchy string to tie them together to, connect the ones inside. So these are my traveler's stuff. And I like this because it's a good size. Y'all knew for some years I used my Adorable that Jonna sister woman made me. I have 2 of those that I used for a lot of years. So, and then I used the Michael Recollection faux leather one for a while. And then these were 50% off, so I ended up getting one of the Jane Davenport canvas ones just because they're thick. I like the thickness of it. So there's my traveler's planner stuff. Let me move this out of the way. Let me move these stamps back up there. Okay, so let's just leave that to the side. I also picked up this at Staples I saw this. It was just, I needed some more pens. No, don't laugh. I needed some more Sharpie pens. My Sharpie writing pens. These are just the pens I write with. I needed I just picked up a couple. But anyway, so when I was in Staples, oh, and I also needed some mailing envelopes for Happy Mail, the big 9x12 manila envelopes. So I got some of those. And I saw this at Staples, so because it was pretty. And then over in the folder section, I saw this folder for $2. And it's like multiple things. It's got like a dashboard. It's got the folders, got like 3 folders inside in the plastic, and it was just so cute. For $2, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'll probably put it in my syllables journal, but for now I just put it in here, and the only reason I bought this was because it was pretty. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but it was just so pretty at Staples, I had to get it. So let me take the sticker off there. So anyway, and then you can put whatever in here. This one's a 2.5 inch D-ring. So, and that's usually my standard size. I try to get a 2.5 inch because I fill them up so quick. Okay, so there's that. Then I got, let's put this stencil up here. I got these dual brush pens at Michael's because, hang on, let me get back to my phone here. Oh, I don't have to have my auto. I have to put my auto back on. Hang on, let me get my right light and my auto back on because I'm going to show you something and it's going to, whoa. Okay, let me go to my Amazon thing here. Let me go to my Amazon app. So I got this book on order with my Amazon gift card from my daughter. And so I have a bunch of books coming, so we'll do a book haul, gift haul after the first of the year. So I ordered this book, The Ultimate Brush Lettering Guide. Now, y'all know I've been a calligrapher for 30 years, but I don't really do a lot of brush lettering, and I haven't done anything fancy in calligraphy probably in 20 years. I still do some calligraphy for certificates and things like that, but I really don't do calligraphy anymore. But this is what the brush lettering, and it's real popular now. Go on Pinterest, go on, Instagram, and this one is by, who did I say it was? By Peggy Dean, and it's called The Ultimate Brush Lettering. I have this one coming. Okay, so let me readjust here now. So I got these at Michael's in that same section. You could use it for an idea of collecting sock monkeys. So I kept the packaging just long enough to show you guys what it looks like. It's the dual brush pens. They come in, what color are these? The brights. These are called the brights. And I'm sure they have the classics. And then they had some other color pastels. They have other colored sets. Okay, this is what I used this was not on the 50% off automatically sale, but I had a 50% off coupon, and I used all gift cards for all this. But anyway, these aren't that cheap. So use a 50% off coupon when you buy these. Okay, but they're called dual brush pens. They're the Tombow. I have not used the Tombows. I used to have full sets of the Tombows years ago, 25 years ago. We all had Tombows. That was really the only kind of fancy markers that there were back then. And they reintroduce it here's the tips right there. One's a brush tip and one is the line, like a liner. And so I did a couple little tests with them here so I could show you all the colors. So here's the colors, and then I did test writing here. That's with the other side. And I kind of just did a little bit of play here just to show y'all the colors. These are all the colors in this set, and it does also come with a blender pen. So it's like the blender. So I did do a little blender test right here. It's a little smudgy, but I don't know about this. But anyway, so these are all the colors in this set. Okay, it's got 2 shades of purple, a red and orange, a yellow, a pink, a medium, kind of a tealy blue, a lime green, well, I should say a light green and a lime green, and then the colorless blender. You still have your old Tombows, Diane? Mine, I either used them up years ago, or some of them probably dried out. I'm talking 20 years, if you take good care of them and keep the caps tight, they probably will last that long. In the meantime, I moved on just to using the kids' Crayola markers, the bullet tip ones. And you can do some brush lettering like with this, but it's not really brush lettering. It's more like, you can do thin and thick and thin and thick with the side of this, but it's not a brush. These are the bullet tip. And so you can do some fancy, some pretty fancy lettering with these. And if you draw your lettering, if you want it bigger and thin and thick, like, brushed kind of, thick and thin lines in it, you can draw your lettering and color them in with like those Crayola markers. I love my Crayola Super Tips. But to do brush lettering, just doing my little bit of research that I've looked on Instagram and Pinterest, it seems like these Tombows are the way people are doing them. Some I've seen with watercolor. I also got, these are the watercolor ones from Michaels. These are the Artist Loft ones. I showed these last week. These are just your standard colors, and they're a brush tip as well. They're kind of the same thing, but these are watercolor, so they're more, they'll be more watery, I think. Let me just do a test real quick. Let's do the Michael's Artist Loft watercolor ones, and then let's do the Tombow, and let's add some water to it and see what they do. Okay, where's my water brush? Where did I do with my water brush? I think it's over here. Gotta move some stuff around. I stuck it over here, I think. Here's one. So let's see how much they move. If you have questions, put it in caps, and even then I'm probably missing a lot of things. So the watercolor ones, I think they're maybe more for blending than moving. Okay, so the Tombows are really moving even more. So of course they're higher quality too. You're going to pay, normal price is like $30 for these. It's 25 or 30. 20. It's either 25 or 29. I can't remember. I use a 50% off coupon. These right here normally are $12, and with a 50% coupon you get these for $6. So the quality obviously is going to be better with the Tombow. How are they different from the calligraphy markers? I'm not sure which. Okay. The nibs. The calligraphy marker ones have calligraphy nibs. So let me. Wrong end. They have the pointy end on one side and the calligraphy nib. See how it's a flat calligraphy nib? Let me see if I can. Let me do something here. Let me just do a big C for calligraphy. See, that's not a very good. Let me try to do a letter here. See how it's thick and thin? It's thick and thin. It's a calligraphy nib. These are brush nibs. These are all brushes. These are brush tips. They're all brush tips versus a calligraphy nib. When Dee Dee incorporates science experiments. And both of them, the Artist Loft Michaels brand has a brush tip. Let's check the sizes here. Okay, they look exactly the same. They look exactly the same as far as the brush tip. Okay, I don't know which one is which here. This one's the Michaels brand. But you can see right here the Tombow's a little darker, and it for these being a watercolor marker, Maybe if we do a blend. I don't know. We'll see. Have to try to do a blend. Let's check the other ends and see what the difference is. The other ends look exactly the same too. Now the barrel looks a little different. The holder, the barrel looks a little different, but the tips look exactly the same. So yeah, let's see. This is the Artist Loft one. Let's get the right one on here. So anyway, I got a couple different kinds. We're going to try them out when we do the brush lettering. So I just bought one set of these, one set of these. The others are calligraphy. Okay. So we'll see. So now I can rubber band these because I'm not keeping. Let me show y'all one more time. This is what they look like. They're the Tombow dual brush. Okay, that's what the packaging looks like. Okay, sip of coffee. Yours froze in your back? Okay, well, I'm still broadcasting. Everything seems normal on my end. So these are the colors that I just did the Tombow with. So I wanted to show y'all that. Okay, now, what else? Okay, so then I got a couple of sticker packs. Let me get my lighting adjusted. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Hang on, guys. Let's readjust here. Hang on. Because my lighting... Whoops, now I really messed it up, didn't I? There we go. Did I mess it up? I think I messed it up. Hang on. Trying to zoom in. Let's brighten it up a little there. Okay. All right, so I got these sticker packs. I'm gonna readjust all the lighting anyway when we zoom in to do our art cards. Okay, so these are the two packs that I got. They both had a watercolor, and I think Janet has one or both of these. They have a watercolor feel to them. And this one has a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how many stickers there are in it. But that's how you can also tell your different packs. This one says Faith. This one I think is watercolor. But they all have a different amount, so you're never going to have the same amount of stickers, I don't think, in any of the packs. So if you look at them and they all look different, just make note, write it in a journal. I always go to the store with Post-it notes. I'm telling you, Post-it notes. She has all of them? Okay, Eileen. Well, anyway, that's how you can prevent not buying the same one. So if you think, did I have this one? Because they all kind of look alike, and some have names on them and some don't. You know, but if you go by the number of stickers in the pack, you'll remember. You do not, Janet. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a flip here. Let's just kind of, I don't know, I'm not very zoomed in. Hang on, guys. Let's see here. Let's see here. I messed it up when I zoomed in. Okay. So I'm just going to, let me put them on this. I got something else to show y'all here from Annie. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of do a quick little flip just so you can see what's in it, okay? There's lots and lots of pages. Oops, hang on. I did 2 pages there. Little hearts. I think this is the one Janet has because I recognized it by the hearts. And again, get these at 50% off. Let's see, I skipped one. There's a lot in them, but they're not cheap. They come in these nice packs with the elastic holding them shut. And but you want to get them at 50% off. I hope y'all can see okay. See all the watercolor flowers? Lots of quotes. I'm sorry if some of y'all are having problems. I hope it's not too bad. Hope y'all can just refresh. So yeah, so there's all those. And like I said, it comes with the little band around the bottom. And yeah, so this one, like with the watercolory type thing, is one. It has 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how many stickers. Yeah, I think you have that one, Janet. And this one I think is called the Faith one. And again, I bought it specifically because it had lots of watercolory looking things in it. But they have like, you know, they have quotes, verses, be awesome today, you know, and then half of them are the clear stickers and half of them are like non-clear. Well, it looks like most of these are clear. Some of them, yeah, some of these are not, but and have lots of ones with little scenes and quotes. And so anyway, I love that they're watercolory looking. Like that's what attracted Janet to the packs that she has, is that watercolor look. I don't like put these in my, you know, people buy these and see how they're little squares. They're squares and things. They're meant to fit in the planner. They're meant to fit in your calendar squares. So, you know, if you want to put these in your real scheduling planners, they have the little, they're made to fit in calendar squares, the sizes and stuff. So, yeah. So this one had 994. That's how many pieces are in it, and that's how you can tell if you have that one already. So I got these two. Is Mom here in chat? I see somebody saying hi, Dee Dee's mom. I didn't see her in here. Sometimes she'll sign in, but I think she said she had appointments today, so I don't think she's here. If she is here, she's at the doctor office. Anyway, okay. Then Annie sent me these. I'd never seen these before. My daughter Annie, she sent me a Barnes & Noble gift card and these. And I already started writing in them. I'm writing history notes in these. So this is like a handy one for me. You know, if I want to write history notes off of either a book or something, I see something on TV and I got to research that. These are awesome for me for that purpose. See, I can work in multiple notebooks, journals, travelers, 3-ring binders, composition books. I can travel from one to the other. It doesn't bother me. I know that a lot of people cannot do that, and I totally get it. So you have to kind of pick what works for you. I know I show y'all, you know, my Society Idea Collectors, the syllables, the travelers, the comp books, the art journals, the Delusions. I know I show you so many, but you have to pick what works for you. They all work for me. Okay, they all work for me. But these are, and again, I need to adjust my, let's see here what I got going on. Is it too, what happened to my, I don't know what happened with my right light. Let's fix this. It just went, oh, I know what it is. The sun's coming through. Well, not the sun, but the light. It's autofocus. Hang on, guys. We'll get it here. That's too much. There we go. I think that's pretty good. So anyway, there it went flashing. These are called decomposition books. Decomposition books. You need them just for the name. Yeah. They're just, there's nothing fancy in them except the inside covers. Well, good grief. Sorry, guys. The color's not wanting to stay locked in for whatever reason. Hey, Grammy. So I got 2 of them are composition books and 2 of them are spiral. Okay. So they're called decomposition book. 100% post-consumer waste recycled pages. Printed with soy ink, made in the USA. And they're just regular, look, they're just regular composition books. Nothing different about them, but look on the insides. This is why I love these for my history note taking. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Look at all the measurements and, you know, your note taking, your solar system thing, soy is good. There's a little, I mean, just, you know, it has that history vibe to it. So there's the inside front cover of that, and here's the back cover of this one. And she did get these at Barnes & Noble, I think she said. She saw them there when she went to get my gift card. So, yeah, I just love the way they look. And then there's the back of this one. And then this one has music notes all over it. Jean. I know, aren't they cool? And again, it has all the same thing. This one has music notes, and I mean musical instruments all over it. And then on the inside, it has the same history-looking, you know, elements on the inside. But they feel like cloth. They feel like the cloth-covered books. Okay, they're not the soft kind. Okay, and then this one's the same thing. This is Decomposition books, but these are the spiral bound. So she sent me 2 of each. Now this one is shiny. This one has a shiny cover. This one has the cloth cover feel. I know, right? And I have notes on the inside. I have started taking notes. I was doing some Cambodia, Angkor temples things in there. So, and then this one has a different inside cover. And let's see the back here. Sputnik's route around the moon. And then there's the cover. And here's the back. Yeah, Barnes & Noble. Yeah. They're made, it looks like they're made by Everglades. Let me give you the ISBN on this one. 978-141-241-6252. That's the ISBN on this one. And and then this one is just, it has a shiny cover. But they all have the same information on them. They just have different covers. This one has the same inside covers as the other one. Aren't they so cool? I know. And I make my own books too. So I make my own, I use the big 11 by 17 paper and fold them in half and make my own booklets. Let's show you here. So I use scrapbook paper to bind them. And let's see here. So you can see here, these are all booklets I've made with scrapbook paper and heavy cardstock, and then the 8.5 by 11 paper. So I make my own too. I write a lot, people. I write a lot. It's just not what I do on stream. I don't sit here and note take on stream. So those, Annie knows how much I love composition books. And so she got me this with my, and again, I'm going to have a gift book, you know, books that I bought and got for Christmas. I'll do that next week because I have like 6 of them are still coming in from Amazon. So I won't do a book thing today. So I think, let me look, oh, got a couple, I did get a couple more of the little paper clip, magnetic paper clips at Hobby Lobby. I like these. They're good for any book, you know, the little paper clips. And Mary Abrams, Mary Altier sent me some of these too, and I used all those in different books. So other than that, did I show you the paper clips? I got these big paper clips at Hobby Lobby, and then I got the little llama ones, which I've used some of those, and then the rest are in here because I'm going to make some more paper clip things, the flags. But they're so cute. They're just little llamas, and I think there's 6 or 8 in this set. They're little llamas, and so yeah, I got my paper clip flag making system going on here. making them with, I call them rag flags. They're just made with pieces of fabric on paper clips. That's all they are. Nothing fancy. There's fancy ones out there that are really cool. Okay, so let me look. I think that's all for the planner show. I don't see anything else sitting here. I've probably forgotten something, but anyway. So I am going to save this video, and then we're going to start another video and do some collage art cards. And yeah, I love this. Yeah, I'd love the magnetic ones. They're just because they work. They work so well, right? Okay, so I'm going to save this video, and we'll be right back.